We're gonna work through it. You're gonna draw. You're gonna press out, take a couple shots. Finger's gonna go straight, 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 high off the trigger. You're gonna get on your knee, couple shots. We're just gonna work from this for a minute. Get back up, take a couple shots. Decock, whatever you gotta do, thumb check and holster. That's it. Just gonna have you get on your knees, because from here, tomorrow, you're gonna be putting tourniquets on. We're gonna do it dry, everybody. Just want you're gonna get a sight picture. Just want to start working you moving around with these guns out. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna whistle, you're gonna draw, do 2, go to your knee, 2. You're just pressing a dead trigger. Understood? Spread yourselves out a little bit. Spread yourselves out a little bit so there's a foot or 2 between you at least. On the whistle, draw 2. I'll whistle again, take a knee, 2. Understood? Take a knee on a whistle. On a whistle, you guys didn't listen. Press on a dead trigger. Get back up. See, that's not hard, is it? When you get to the knee, dominant hand only, okay? So those 2 shots are dominant hand only, right? One hand, press. I'm literally telling you that the best shooters in the world just press a dead trigger when they're dry firing, whatever that means to you. Fight to your feet. You feel okay with that? So we have these redundancies again of our trigger finger and such, because you might be in a shit ass position where you have to draw a gun and it muzzles you. So you better have a redundancy. You better load them up, gas them up, and recover to the holster. On the whistle, you're gonna draw, fire 2. Ready? Don't outrun your headlights, Bobby. Fight to your feet. Give me 2 more. You might want a tack mag, recover to the holster. We're gonna add in some lateral movement now. You're gonna break to the right. You're gonna break to the right now and fire 2. Then we'll whistle again, you take a knee. And then you can explode back up and step to your left. Ooh, it's like a dance step. You're gonna move to your right while you draw like we did earlier. Z, you wanna demo it? So notice where his trigger finger was. Did you notice, or were you looking at paper? Because you don't learn shit watching paper. Did you see where his trigger finger was? He had it on the trigger because he was through his sights ready to fire. He was covering what he knew to be the, fake threat here. Take a knee, Bobby. When you get up, you're going to move to the left. Hey guys, if your gun goes bang when it should be going, or click when it should be going bang, and you know that you've got a full magazine there, what's the first thing you should probably do? Yes, make sure that magazine is seated and then rack the slide. On the whistle, take a knee. Kara, you got a dead gun. On the whistle. On the whistle. Get up, move to the left. Apply 4, 5, 6 rounds into that target. You guys realize all that we're doing, this is just kata, man. We're just getting some reps in with these guns coming in and out of the holster, because we're going to do a lot of things that can be very dangerous tomorrow and the next day. We want to make sure that you are comfortable moving these guns. We're going to do it again. Nice job, Ben. All right. Once you are up and tack magged, we're going to do it again. This time we're going to explode to the right. Explode to the right a step or two. You're going to fire a couple rounds into that target. On the next whistle, you're going to take a knee. On the next whistle, you will stand and explode to the left and apply a few rounds to the target, yeah? Oh! To the left, move your ass. Stay in it. You just fired a bunch of ammo. Tack mag if you need to. We're doing it again. This time you can fire 4 to 6 rounds per iteration. You ready? Good time to breathe and reset yourself. Well, he barely gave us enough time. Who remembers Aesop's fable, my, we're kicking up a lot of dust, aren't we? Remember that? The fly riding on the back of the hay wagon? No?
Hey, welcome back. I hope you guys had a great day out there on the range. We're gonna go over the menu a little bit. We have two briskets out here from Colorado Craft Beef Company. You got to try some great craft beef in different forms today, from the morning into the afternoon, and then now tonight. I wanted to introduce you to both Kara Smith and Jeff Smith, owners of Colorado Craft Beef. They're going to tell you what craft beef actually is and why their meat is different. We're so happy to be partnered up with this company and getting our supplies for not only for our catering company but for our restaurants as well. And I'll introduce Jeff Smith. Kara, do you want to come up here and say hi to you? No? She's gonna do some filming. Somebody has to do that social media, so she's getting some social media. This is Jeff Smith.
Thanks, buddy. So, everybody, thanks for listening to me again. I really appreciate all the time we've had together. Way to be safe on the range, and look forward to a couple more days. And I felt like a good introduction of Colorado Craft Beef and who we are was warranted. Kara's family has ranched in the same spot in Colorado since 1913. Generation 6 passed through here in a car seat earlier today. I snuck the baby in. Not sure if anybody noticed that. But Kara's dad has mentioned that we should take the ranch over, and one of the things he told us was, you can't do it the way I've done it. And for the record, he's ran the ranch since 1976. So how consumers buy, how people shop, what people look for is changing in such a way that at 65 years old, after a lifetime on the ranch, he's noticing that what he does is being phased out. And about 3 years ago, we had this conversation. We said, well, we can do it that way, right? And he said, absolutely, you cannot. Good luck. That was the foresight we got. And Kara and I, Kara mainly, because Kara has a master's degree in cattle nutrition. That is a thing, just so everybody knows. Yeah, she did go to school in Texas. I think there's some Texans in the room. But her background in cattle nutrition allows her to understand the full scientific process of what makes a great steak. I am really good at talking until somebody gives me money, and therefore I run everything after the cattle become a product to sell. And one of the things we do as a core business is we actually deliver product to your house. We ship product nationally every week. It lands on people's doorsteps all the way to Key West in July, which that is no small supply chain feat, just trying to get product to deliver and not get rotten. And we put all that stuff together in a way to connect people back to agriculture, not in a way to try to educate people, but in a way to try to engage people in where their food actually comes from. There's a ton of work that goes into this, whether it's cotton grown in Texas to make tablecloths or beef or any sort of other process. The engagement to agriculture is paramount today, because without that, we're all going to have a really difficult time. And I think some people are seeing that with what's going on in the world today. To the cattle side of things, Kara and her amazing scientific background has been able to work through Colorado people to source local byproducts, other non-standard ingredients like malted barley rootlets from the malted barley process in craft beer. And we feed our cattle combinations of those different things. So they're grain finished, they get grass-fed ingredients, but in such a way that we minimize any sort of stress they go under. We take time to feed them out. We use no extra antibiotics, we use no in-feed antibiotics, and we use no growth promotants. From a cattle standpoint though, if they're sick, we're gonna treat them. We're not gonna let that animal suffer unnecessarily. That's just not good stewardship. So we pull those cattle from the program. You know, it costs us money to do that, but we need to be as responsible with the whole process as we can. So with that, tonight we've got 2 spice rubs actually we're getting ready to launch. One of them is a keto spice rub, no sugar, that's gonna be co-branded with Redmond Real Salt out of Utah. And then we also have a standard barbecue rub that has a little bit of brown sugar, but a whole lot of goodness. So I'd recommend getting a small piece of each, see which one you like. If you taste sugar, that's the non-keto one. So with that, we really appreciate everything. We appreciate you guys having us and letting us crash your party. And enjoy dinner. And I'm sure Kent and Emmy killed it like always.
Yeah, we're really proud to be working with their beef products. So for tonight, we have some black eyed peas done Nashville style. We also have some gluten-free grilled Nashville chicken. This is pretty spicy, so it seems like we got a crowd here that likes spicy, so we made this something spicy. Yes, we put it at the front because we know everybody's gonna go for the brisket. We do have both. We have briskets and we got more in the smoker. We've been smoking that all day, so it's about a 13-hour smoke on those, low and slow. And we have some greens. What's that? Oh, so we have that made in, so if you like to make it a slider as well, we've got some bread back here, and we got some house-made pickles as well. We have some coleslaw to go along with that, a creamier side, and creamy and savory. And then we also have some greens. They are done with turnip, mustard, baby kale, spinach, baby spinach, mixed in with sauteed red onion and garlic and a little bit of bacon, actually a lot of bacon. So, and then to finish it off, we have a couple drinks for you. We have a non-alcoholic mojito done with a little bit of fresh mint that we just pulled, and then fresh organic cucumber, and a little bit of just a touch of simple syrup just for a slight flavoring. And we also have an unsweetened iced tea up here. What kind of tea is that?
It's a black tea, unsweetened.
And then we are going to have dessert tonight. We're going to do, you want to talk about dessert?
Sure. Yeah, we're doing an all-American apple crisp for dessert, and then somebody has a birthday today.
I think it's Jeff's birthday tonight, so we're going to do a liquid nitrogen Basil Hayden ice cream to go on top of that. So that'll be coming up. So go ahead and form a line, enjoy, communicate, have a great time, and this is what S12 is all about.